Good day, everyone. I would like to talk to us about how personal branding in academia through digital media can boost financial security. We all know that our monthly salary is not enough. We need to be able to look out for other means by which we can get extra source of income. And to be sincere, being in the academia, we just need a little bit of more effort, not too much of stress, to be sincere, because the skills, the experience, the expertise, and everything we need, the knowledge about our field, we already have it. The only thing is just looking out for other media or other channel by which we can still use those skills, and this will serve as a means of passive income to us. That means you don't have to be there. You don't have to be on the desk. You don't even have to follow people on calls. But once you have these digital products out there, it just makes the money anytime, any day. People can just, click and buy your product. So let's talk about it. How can we, you know, go through digital media, boost our financial security? Now, personal branding as academics. Please take a sheet of paper wherever you are and pen, because you have a lot of notes, to pen down. And this would help you as you prepare for the year 2025. You need to be intentional and strategic development of our a professional image. We need to portray ourselves out there as a professional in our area of expertise, as a career woman, and things like that. We need to, our reputation should be of high standard, be of integrity, especially in terms of the research that we conduct, and everything about us. Then we need to identify within the academic community. Now, some people are only members of their national, society. Let me say, Nigerian Society of maybe Food Scientists, or Nigerian Society of Animal Production. It is good. Kudos to you for joining the society. But the world is a global village. Why not at least try to join one international society? Because, if you just limit yourself to the national bodies, you will not have, opportunities to even reach out to other people that can even lead to collaboration in future. We need collaboration. We need to be able to have exchange between countries. We need to be able to, work together, cross country, things like that. So how do you get that? Is by belonging to at least an international society. um on LinkedIn, there might be some, academic community. There are some groups like that. They may say researchers group. Why not join them and contribute to the discussion? So look out for academic communities. There are a lot of them online that you can join, engage in the activities, be part of them, be active. 2025 should be a year where we are intentional about our growth, where we become more active, no more passive member. Don't just say, I want to belong to this group, and you are not, recognized there, especially based on your contribution. So this involves showcasing your unique strengths, expertise, and contributions. We all have different strengths. What is your strength may be my weakness. What is your weakness may be my own strength. I hear we have people talking about food science, physics, and whatever, you know, breeding, genomics, everything we have here. Yeah, animal scientists and things like that. We all have our different expertise that we need to, be able to showcase. We need to take personal branding as a very serious thing in this year, in the coming year 2025. Identify your niche. I believe we all know our own niche. We know our own area of expertise. So, research interest, teaching expertise, professional experience, we all have all this. We all have all this. We have done one research or the other. We know our research interest. We have taught one course or the other. Even if this is your first year of teaching a particular course, even if maybe you just have to take two or three, when we share the course outline, maybe it's just two or three topics. That is okay. You can build that up as an online course. I was trying to, get Vivian when she was saying, I said, did you participate? She said she participated. Now, it's one thing to participate. Now, the next step is for you to be able to contribute a course so that other people can also learn from you. That is the next stage. And your professional experience. Some of you have administrative experience. Maybe you've been HOD, you have been dean, or you have been, whatever, in whatever capacity. All these experiences also matter, which you can bring up as, a means by which you can share this information with other people and get passive income. We all need money. Money is important. So, personal branding as an academic, develop your knowledge and skills continuously. Yes, that was what Vivian said. She had to, learn other things, which is good. Let's, even if it's one or two things, identify those skills that you need to improve on in 2025. Nobody is perfect, too. Nobody is perfect. There will still be one or two things that we need to improve on. You don't have to overload yourself with too many things. Even if it's one or two, just identify and make sure you pursue it in 2025. So could it be presentation skills? Could it be how to publish, in open access journal, high quality journal? Do you need to improve yourself in those areas? Do you need collaborative engagement in research? All this, note it down. Okay, maybe I have been collaborating only with people in my department or in my university. Maybe in 2025, let me see how I can, have a wider body of collaborators. Begin to think about it. Begin to look out for funding opportunities where you can submit those grant proposals to. Look for other people with another area of expertise that you can bring into your work, and it will make your work more novel. You understand what I mean? So it will not be research as usual. There are some people now, it's only body weight they've been measuring for 10 years of their research. How does body coat color affect body weight? How does feather color affect body weight? How does eye of kineko? Everything is about body weight. So we need to be able to open up, ideas, dig and say, okay, I want to create a new niche. I want to, make this work more novel. Maybe if I bring in biotechnology, maybe if I bring in behavior. I'm just trying to use this as example. I know we all understand our field. So be thinking within your field to know, okay, what else do you think? Where is the world trending, tending towards? Where is research in my field? What is the trend? Begin to think about it, and this will really, really help you. So I'm still talking about your expertise that we already have, that we just need, to beat your upgrade. You upgrade our expertise. Then professional online presence. To be sincere, if you are still not out there, please, you are shortchanging yourself, because your online presence is what attracts other people. It's a global world. We all go to social media, even 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day. But why are you not there? Why are you just there to be looking at other people? Why are you just consuming materials from other people? Don't you have things that people can consume that you are producing? So your professional online presence matters. You need a personal website. If you don't have a website, at least you can have LinkedIn, it is free. You can have a Google Scholar, it is free. You can have, ResearchGate, it is free. You can have Twitter, it is free. There's a whole lot that are free. If you can't afford, paying to get a website, in fact, there are some free websites. In fact, there are some free websites. Now, and this, talk about your achievements. It is not about bragging. It is to let people know that this is what I have done. I just did this course and I got this certificate. Of course, did you do the course for free? Didn't you put in the energy? Didn't you put in the effort? You did it. So show people that it is possible. Mere even showing that certificate that, okay, I went through this course for 4 weeks, I learned a lot. These are the things that have changed. These are the new things I have learned. That singular post that you are talking now will make somebody who has been procrastinating to say, so it is possible. If this person can do it, then I can do it. That singular post may just be something that can motivate somebody else. There are some people that they just need a little push, but mere looking at that, they'll say, it is possible. Let me also, I think I need this thing. And they will go into it. Your publications and your research project, all those things, you need to upload it on your website or your page, online page. Now, why do you need a professional online presence? Let's talk about it. It gives a strong impression on potential collaborators. For instance, if Oluyemi says, yes, Eri, I've been reading about your work and I would like us to do something together. Fine. I will not respond. The first thing I will do is, let me go and search this person out. I can go to LinkedIn. I type the name, Ayola Oluyemi. Her name is there. Her profile is empty. No post, nothing. Okay. Signal number one. Red flag one. I go to ResearchGate, she's not there. I go to this, she's not there. Maybe she's just there, she's not active. Those are red flags for me. I may decide to come back and say, no, for now I'm busy, or can I go? And I may decide, no. You don't know who is looking at those profiles. And I know they are looking at it. I know they are looking at it. So you give a strong impression on potential collaborators, employers, and even students. There are times we can even attract foreign students. Only that, because of the situation in the country, if not for maybe security issues, there are a lot of people abroad that even want to do research in Africa because that gap is missing. Maybe some knowledge gap about a particular niche is missing from the African region, and they want to collaborate. But, because of the situation, they may not be. But I'm saying all things being equal, it shows that if we are more visible, we can even attract students to our labs in Nigeria. To enhance visibility, credibility, and career opportunities. It is very important. If this resonates with you, then you have to take your professional online presence very serious. Now, content creation as an academic. Of course, you know that when you're on social media, you have to be able to, even if it's research you want to talk about it, you have to write it in a way that people will stop by and read your post. Okay, I just, discovered maybe one strain of, bacteria, coronavirus, something strain, kinikon. Let us know. There's a way you will coin it so that people can, read it. Now, some people are good in writing. They can write text. Why not look at having a blog post so that they will know that every 2 weeks or maybe once in a month, Vivian used to make a blog post about a particular topic in her area. If people know that, they will be coming to your site to read it and give you comments. And all these activities will be part of your CV. These are things we don't know. We take it so lightly. But these are things that are very relevant, and we can put in our CV that I have a regular, blog post, and you just put your website link there in your CV. Some people will look at it as part of outreach events because you are reaching out to a wider audience. Visuals. If you are not the type that love writing long stories, text, you can picture, bring that idea in form of picture, infographics, figures, chart, whatever way you can, make it visible for people to understand. Bring it. Create those visuals. If you don't know the skill, if you know you are a visually oriented person and you don't know it, learn it. There are graphical designers. There are, even Canva. You can learn a lot from Canva, and Canva is free. We have the free version of Canva. Test it, try it, trial and error. And even if you watch on YouTube, you will get some videos that will even guide you. Try it. Try it. Those that are doing it, they don't have two heads. You could be somebody that loves audio, that likes speaking, you can have a podcast. You can look for a niche that you know that people would love to listen to this. Could it be, okay, I want to talk about challenges of African scientists? Maybe that is your niche. Then you begin to invite those African scientists to your program. Of course, it will be virtual because they can't be traveling all over. You're okay. We know that every 2 weeks you have a new guest that you interview. You may say, okay, I want to only restrict this podcast to food scientists, biochemical, students, or what. Just look for that niche. Let people know you that this is, and interview them, or whatever way you want to do your podcast. It could be you just, taking a topic yourself and talking about it. You may not have a guest. You can just say today, okay, I want to talk about this. Then you do the podcast. Today, I'm going to share with you food preservation. Why is it important? How can we do this? What is, and within 20-30 minutes, you've recorded it, you've posted it. Another 2 weeks, take another topic, or you continue. Just, you have to be out there. It could be videos, educational videos. At least we are into educational service. That's what we do. So the same lecture you give in class to the students that you have, you can also package it as online courses, educational videos, video blogs. Start selling it. Books, we are used to textbook. Why not look at ebooks, digital books, storybooks? You can write a storybook. Don't think because you are a professor. Some people say, how can I stoop so low? No, 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 no. The main thing is, who is your target audience? Who is your target audience? And at times, all these things we are talking about, you may even say, okay, I have, we all have different parts. I have the part for research. I have the part for animal behavior. I have the part for other things. I can say I want to be talking about personal development. I can say I want to be talking about how to follow your passion. I can say I want to be talking about digital marketing because I know what I want to share to the world. So it depends on which niche you want to promote online. The main thing is we have what it takes. That is my logo. I have what it takes. I have it. I may just need to develop it, but I already have it. I may just need to build on it, but I already have it. That seed is there. I just need to water it. I need to add manual fertilizer to water it. Please, if I'm making sense, you can use the reaction button and just drop. Let me see some things. So it wouldn't be as if I'm talking to myself. Yes. So let's continue. What are the factors to consider when you are creating this content? Maybe you are creating content for social media. Maybe you're writing a book. Maybe you are doing a podcast. Do you need? You need to look at your target audience. Is your target audience? Are they students? Are they experts? Um, are they experts? Are they public? Is it for the public or are they for kids? What is the purpose? Is it for educational purpose? Is it for, entertainment? You may be good in entertainment and you are in academia. It doesn't matter. At least we have those we have a lot of teachers that do these social events, alaga, draw alaga, you understand those kind of things. They have the talent, so they have to use it. Can you inspire people? Can you convince people? Yes. You can also be an academic influencer. We have seen celebrities as influencers. So why is it that we academic people are not influencers? Do we have two heads, or does that mean that because we have to study and read and, we don't have other life to live? We have our life to live, and we have to live it in totality. Now, okay, I looked up academic influencers, and I will just give you some examples here. There's this person, Christine Yan. She's an academic influencer. And what does she do? She talks about classroom preparation. How do you prepare for your class? Not everybody knows about it. Every year or every time we have new people coming into academia, they need guidance. They need people to, this is how we do here. This is how things are done. This is how to prepare your lecture notes on things. This is how to do some PowerPoint. If you can put that out as a book, in fact, classroom preparation itself is a topic that you can, break it down and write an ebook, a digital. I'm encouraging us on digital products now. It's not that hand, physical product that you have to be printing here and there. No, I'm talking about digital products that anywhere in the world people can access it, buy it, and use it. So classroom preparation, in fact, it's a book on its own. If you are good in that area, if you can make research in that area, you can come up with an ebook about that. Free teaching resources, if you're able to collate them. Okay, if you need free teaching resources in maybe physics, these are the sites, these are the links, things like that. You can sell them as a digital product. Book recommendations. Number two, this is another person who is an academic influencer. She's Diana Jump. And she talks about innovative teaching approaches for various subjects. How can we bring innovation into our teaching? Some people will say flip classroom. There are a lot of new technologies that, or terminologies, or new ways of teaching that we are not even aware of in Nigeria. You can begin to do it so that people in Nigeria too can learn and improve themselves. In fact, you can be invited by some schools. If this is something you can take up and say, no, I know about this. Let me organize a seminar or something like a webinar like this. People will attend. From there, you don't know who will attend. They might invite you to their school to come and give a talk. All this invitation matters. Some will come for free. Some will come at a fee. You charge for it. But it seems that, we academics, we are like, no, 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 no. You are selling your knowledge, selling your experience is part of it. Now, let's go on. Megan Duvani Forbes, she talks about videos on lesson plans, how to plan lesson. Especially those that write lesson note, lesson note, lesson note. If you know that you went through, is it NC, and you know about all this, you can write it as a book. Even if you cannot write it as a book, you can be doing video about it and be posting it on your social media, the ones you can monetize. And with time, people will begin, you will gain traffic to to that place, and you get money from it. Classroom organization and strategies to help kids learn. Now, this is another person, Christopher Emden. He talks about creative ways of teaching. To be sincere, all this that I have said, it still has to do with teaching. It is not out of your area of expertise because we are all teachers. We just call ourselves lecturers. We are still teachers. Now, study tips and tutorials. You can write it, study tips. Okay, if you are this kind of person, maybe you are the night person. Some people, they can only assimilate in the night, some during the day. You can talk about it so people can now read, they buy it, they read. Okay, maybe I need to understand what time of the day, is good for me. You have helped somebody. So we need to think outside the box. So now, what do you have that others are willing to pay for? Please drop in the chat. What do you have, or what have people been asking you to help them with? Maybe somebody have been, Dr. Oluyemi, I know you can do this thing. You are my good friend now. I know you can help me with this PowerPoint. I know you know how to coin this thing. What is that thing that you know how to do that people have been coming to you to help them to do, and you have been doing it for free? That thing, you can do it for a fee. Write it in the comments. I'll pick it up when I finish this. So now, sell your brilliance. Sell it by writing books, storybooks, ebooks, chapter books. You can even write a full book and sell it. It doesn't matter. It is your own intellectual property. Because maybe you are good in consultation. You can have consultation services. You charge it. Freelancing, you charge it. Editorial, you maybe teaching people how to write project, maybe what is it, proofreading. All these are services. Because it's within what we do, we know how to do it, we can convert it into money. We can convert it into money. So you have the book open here, the normal book we have been reading, textbooks, storybooks. Let's now begin to think and calculate. calculate for the money. Okay. Sorry for that. So, of course, this is me. You all know my name at least. You know my picture. This is an ebook. It's on Amazon. And I keep selling. I keep selling. It's an extra source of income. I don't have to be on Amazon to talk about it. Once it's there, only that if I have any medium like this, I talk about it. So people know that I have a book. People can then go there and go and buy it. They don't have to, they don't have to know me before they buy. Once they click on the link on Amazon, it takes them to where they pay. And once they pay, it gives them the link to download it. That is all. In fact, this one is not downloadable because it's a Kindle version, so you can just read it. It is not downloadable because if you download it, some people will share it. So it depends on how you want to program it. Now, so you might say, okay, look at this. Just look at this. I put some other examples here. This one is saying ABCs of poetry science. It's a children book, kids book. She tried to simplify it so that children can also understand what poetry science involves. So if you are the type of person, we have people that love children. They know how to narrate things to children. You can put it in a book. That your field, that physics. You can see how you can simplify it. Just yesterday, I was discussing with a lady physics, and she was talking about friction. And if you see the way she related friction to me in stories, I said, Madam, if I'm your student, I will love physics. And she said, all her students really love her because she will always look for something to relate that concept or that principle to, and they will understand it. So this is just ABCs of poetry science. This is for children. Look at this one. The Sprache der Tiere verstehen. This is in Deutsch. And it says the language the animals understand. And why did I put this? So that you will know that even if you don't want to do your book in English, you can do it in your local language. You will still get the audience. You will still get the people to buy it. So it does not really necessarily have to be in English. Now, consulting services. I just put the picture of this consulting agent, Lead VAT. He's a friend of mine. We may know him, Sahid. And this is what he does. He offers expertise, advice, expert guide, problem-solving skills, especially as it relates to academic writing. When it comes to academic writing, it's not everybody that is good at it. Some people need help. So you offer consultation service on it and you get paid. Research consultation, how to publish, how to write something, how to do, you can help offer proofreading, anything. General admission, the public speaking engagement, and he charges for it. So why are we now sitting down, complaining, lamenting when we have all it takes? We have all it takes. Now, for freelancing, you can be writing, graphic design, programming, marketing, and any other skills that you have. So the take-home message from this particular presentation is your knowledge, your ideas, your skills can be monetized. Thank you so much.
I'll give you a few stats. In 2019, that was prior to COVID, the e-learning space accounted for 950 million US dollars for the entire year, 2019, 950 million US dollars. If you are taking notes, write that figure somewhere. Post-COVID, by 2023, just last year, the e-learning space accounted for 1 billion US dollar a day. So by last year, we were doing more in a day than we had done in an entire year just 4 years ago. That is massive. Now, it doesn't end there. 2024, we're doing 1.2 billion US dollars daily. And by 2026, it is projected by Forbes to be 3 billion US dollars daily. So you can see it's still on an upward trend. I mean, I studied economics. Now, sometimes things go up, eventually it may come down again, but it is still on an upward trend. This is the time to join. If we were assessing an investment, we'll say this is the time to buy that investment. And then when it starts to dip, maybe you want to sell, you want to crystallize your investments, and then you walk away. So it's still on an upward trend. Can you still see me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It's still on an upward trend, and this is the time to take advantage of what is going on. If they say it's going to be about 3 billion in 2026, the question is, are you going to be a part of it as a spectator or as a consumer, or are you going to be part of it as somebody that can benefit from it? And when we give those figures, we're not talking about corporate organizations. We're not talking about multinationals. We're not talking about companies. We're talking about individuals in the social media space, in the online space, who are buying and selling ebooks, buying and selling courses, buying and selling planners, devotion, recipe books, all sorts. Now, we have found an opportunity that gives us the knowledge to, one, create the products. We already have a done-for-you product. We create additional products. We give ourselves multiple streams of income. Now, I always make an analogy. I'm sure a lot of you know about footballers. They make huge amount of money, especially if they are operating in the, I don't know what they call the what they call the British League anymore. I'm not into football, but I know they earn millions. One player can be earning millions. But these people, in spite of the fact that they earn millions, they still have multiple streams of income. Now, if somebody that is earning millions in pound sterling or in euro or in USD is having multiple streams of income, then those of us that are earning, maybe 50K in pound sterling, maybe less, how come we don't have multiple streams of income and we are relying on one source? In the investment world, I refer to that a lot because my background is in, I read economics, and then I became a chartered accountant, and then I did financial advisory. So my world is the world of money and investment. In investment, they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. They say diversify your portfolio. What is the reason for it? If one investment takes a dip, then the other one may be on the up. So it leverages out each other. In the same way, don't rely on one stream of income, because God forbid something should happen to that stream of income. What becomes of our future? What becomes of our plans and our aspirations? So the challenge I'm giving you today is, don't rely on one stream of income. Now we have found an opportunity that gives us the knowledge to be able to monetize these skills and opportunities that we have. Not only that, it gives us a done-for-you product that you can resell. Wait for it, a done-for-you product. Now, the product is what I call a business in a box. Business in a box. That means it contains everything that you need. All you need is unwrap the box, plug and play, and you get what you need. It contains the products. What Seun is showing you is the products. It contains the product, which is the online learning e-learning platform. It contains the websites to market your products. It contains the sales funnel. I don't know how many of you have heard about sales funnel. Sales funnel is an online terminology that helps you process the online sales. In the traditional business, you do adverts, maybe somebody makes a phone call, maybe somebody visits you. It goes through a process before that person eventually buys from you. It is the same thing online. In the online, they call it sales funnel. You know the way a funnel is shaped? It is big at the top and then smaller at the end. So at the top, you want your prospects, your leads, all the people that maybe they've shown an interest. Then they will go through that funnel and they start to drop until finally The few at the bottom are the ones that will buy from you. That's what a sales funnel does. So if, let's say, 20 people come into your sales funnel and they go through the automation, one person will buy from you. What we say is, on average, you need one person to buy from you daily. You're making a daily income from this business. So you have a done for you product, done for you website, done for you sales funnel, done for you email automation. Now, how many of you have ever purchased something online? Just a few days ago, last Wednesday, I ordered 2 books online. I saw this book, I clicked on it, I did in fact, I was at a lunch gathering with friends when the book was mentioned. And I thought, yeah, I need a copy of that. I just brought out my phone, searched for it, saw that it was available on Amazon, it was available on eBay, it was available on a few other sites like that. I compared the prices. I decided to go with eBay because I have an account with eBay, and I also have a way of getting discounts on what is it called? Cashback on eBay. So I decided to go with eBay. I clicked on it, I ordered it. It told me when my delivery will be. 18th of December is when I'm expecting that delivery. They just sent me an email. It linked it to my online wallet. I paid for it seamlessly. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't make a phone call. And that transaction was completed. By the 18th, today is 15 now. So in 3 days' time, I expect a knock on my door. And then they will deliver the books to me. Simple. That is how an online business operates. You see, all of those systems that I went through, clicking on it, looking at it, and that is what your sales funnel does. Then your email automation sends emails to people to tell them, oh, hi, thank you for stopping by. Here's a free gift. This is our online business blueprint. And information that they can read and engage with. And I'm sure you academics, you will like that very much. You can read it and you can see. There's also a video on the website that you can watch and you can interact with the website. That's part of being in the sales funnel until they finally decide to make a decision to buy or a decision not to buy. It's still a decision. So all of those things are already there. All you have to do is, when you purchase the program, you click on, you get an email that says, welcome to the community. And that's the community that Sharon is showing us there. Welcome to the community. You log in with your email address, and you create a password, and you get access to everything, to the course, to the training, to the online community, to all of the trainings within the community. These are some of the trainings that is being shown. The Launch to Profits, the 90-day profits run, the social media training, the content vaults, the webinars, the 6-figure in 6 months. There is a lot. Each of those styles that you are seeing. Click on the 90-day holiday push. Go back 1 second to the classroom. 90-day holiday push is at the top. At the top. The top right one. The top right. Yeah. We have a 90-day circle in which we are following these videos. They could be 3 minutes each. You just watch what is being said there. I tell you, I have learned a lot. I've been in business a long time. I've been in financial circles. I've been in the online space. But when I came across this program, I was like, wow, it's mind-blowing. We're on day 50-something now. I think we're almost getting to day 60. What day are we? I can't even read that very well because I'm on my phone now. Are we already on 61, 62?
Yes, I think so, because we have up to
Oh,
date. Yeah.
yeah. So that's where we are now. And it just helps us to focus on what we are doing and how we are showing ourselves across. The type of skills that you learn, content creation, how to tell a story, how to identify your niche, how to relate to your target audience. It's amazing. It is amazing. We talk about attraction marketing. In your spare time, you can search for attraction marketing. As many as have access to Google or ChatGPT, search for attraction marketing and you will see what that means. It means that you're not out there looking for customers. Customers are coming to you based on your visibility online. You can create visibility online, whether you want to use LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, which other one is there? YouTube. You can do long form content on YouTube. You guys are lecturers. You can record things and put it on YouTube and people will be attracted towards you. That's why we call it attraction marketing. Then there are bonuses, other digital assets that you can create. There are ideas of digital assets that you can create, that you can look at a particular topic, whether you want to concentrate on child health, you want to concentrate on women's health, you want to concentrate on fashion, you want to concentrate on business, you want to concentrate on, relationship, so many areas, teaching, maths, English, psychology, what have you. You can create products for those areas. I mean, today I was on a live stream earlier this morning, and I was telling the people on the live stream that for those of us in diaspora, some of their children cannot speak the native language. You can do a training, an evergreen training online to teach children Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Ibibio, Ishekiri. And those people in diaspora, they will pay for it.
Because Dola, please just, can you still see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Just hold on one. So if everybody can see this is a guy that teaches, he teaches mathematics in Hausa.
Wow.
I will just play 1 minute.
Jama'a masu kallo da kuma sauraro barkanku da warhaka, barkanmu kuma da
Hausa
na yaƙi.
And yeah, you can go on.
That is fascinating. So the opportunities are endless, really. The opportunities are endless. So, I mean, the program that we have been talking about, it is called Legacy Builder. And I love the name because it's about building a legacy. And those of you who are academicians, you are our teachers. We were told when we were growing up, go to school, get a qualification, learn a trade, work for 40 years, then you will retire, and that is it. But we're now realizing that there's another way. I'm not saying don't go to school. I have many qualifications. That's all about. So we cannot rely on one stream of income. When it comes to our legacy, I don't know how many of you are Christians. Pardon me. I will quote from the Bible. But I know that it's similar in all this. The Bible says that the righteous man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Every time I quote that scripture, I'm like, I'm a long way away. Children's children, no, not just children. We are struggling to leave an inheritance for our children. The Bible is already talking about children's children. That is, and except you leave an asset, you cannot leave an inheritance for children's children. Do you understand what I'm saying? When we think about names like Nestle, you've heard of Nestle. You've heard of Guinness. Even if you don't drink, don't worry. You've heard of Guinness. You've heard of Cadbury. Cadbury. They're all people's names. So these are all family business. Some of them started on the kitchen table. They left a legacy for their children. Their great, whatever will never perish again because they left a legacy for them. Something that, even there was one person that came on Dragon's Den in the UK, and he said, "Oh, I'm a chocolatier. I come from a long line of chocolatier. This, that. The long and short, he is a descendant of Cadbury. His surname is not, because I think in the lineage there were women. You know us women now. We will marry and we will change our name. So his surname was not Cadbury, but his great ancestor was Cadbury. So the dragons were like, "Oh wow, you're from the descendants of Cadbury." That name was opening doors for him. I don't even think he met the person that is named Cadbury in his lifetime. That's a legacy. What legacy are we leaving for our own children? Now, the way this business is structured, you are in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. I am operating my own business. Shehu is operating her own business, but we are supporting one another. We have a community of 47,000 people. Can you go back to the community just very quickly? 47,000 people in that community. They are from everywhere. South Africa is there. Nigeria is there. US is there. Europe is there. Then Kenya, all of those people. Uganda, I've seen Ugandans there. Kenyans. From every walk of life. There are some that are educated. There are some that are not educated. Daryl Hannah, the guy is a 6-figure earner. He was a welder in the US.
Talk about the age group as well. The age group, the diversity in the age group.
Yeah. Daryl was working as a welder in the same company for 25 years. He was let go. He was made redundant. And then he started looking for an online opportunity. There are 80-year-olds in this group. That's one thing I like about Oyinbo people. They're not the old. I was on a meeting and one lady, after she finished asking her question, I don't know how we got to, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm of the older generation. I thought she was going to say 60. She said, oh, I'm going to be 81 next week. I was like, what? 81? Another person answered from the chat. She said, oh, I'm 79. I was like, what? There's one lady in Toronto. I think they call her something digital glammy. She's in her 80s. If you see her, you will know. And she does her presentations. She makes her say she's making cool money. And you know, one of them said at one call, she said, I just wanted my grandchildren to be proud of me, that I am doing something with my time and also leaving them a legacy. I was blown away. This is the kind of opportunity that we're talking about. And it's all legit because it's all documented. That's why she's showing you all of these things on screen. When you hear the winds that are coming from this community, you'll be like, is this real? I am telling you, it is real. I myself, I have made at least 10,000 US dollars in 5 months. That's me. And I know people who have made more. One of the people I signed up, in her first 2 weeks, she made 10,000 US dollars. And I know her. She's Nigerian. Her name is Eniola. She lives in Canada. In 2 weeks, she made 10K. In fact, if you Google Eniola in that community, you will see her testimonial come up. So that it won't seem, her name is Eniola Akintola. So that it won't seem as if I'm making
this is it.
That's her.
This is it. Yeah.
That is the person I'm talking about. I am the one that signed her up. She made more money than me. So there is no restriction as to what anybody can make. It all depends. Those of you that have a network, you know, you have people, you have, you know, colleagues, you have maybe students, you have. And let me tell you, one of the reasons why we're pushing for it in Africa, you think about it. If you can earn money in US dollar and be spending in Naira, how good would that be? This is what dreams are made of. Financial freedom will come to you like quickly. But we need to be wise about everything that we do. Even when you are making the money, you must learn to save. You must learn to invest. But that will be a talk for another day. I would love to talk about investment and all of that. So this opportunity, if you want to take advantage of it, you need to connect with Sheung. So you will get an automated email come to you straight. It doesn't matter what time of the day or night. It's all automated. That's the beauty of what we are doing. You don't have to work all the hours that God gave. That's another thing. We talk about time freedom. Because you see, I know that most of us, our issue is making money. But you see, some people are actually making money and they don't even have time to spend the money. So you need that time freedom as well. This gives us time freedom. Only 2 hours a day. All you need to do is about creating visibility online. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. It's not difficult. In fact, it's simple. It is simple, but I always warn people, I say it's simple, that doesn't make it easy, because it's about mindset. Let me end with mindset. I know I've been talking for a bit. Let me
Sorry,
end with
you've
mindset.
not told them that it's a system, that is a program that they can resell. They have the resell right. Maybe you now need to
Okay,
explain for each
two things.
category how many streams they will get. So
Let,
that
let, let, let me talk about two things. You make a one-off payment, one-off. There's no recurring payment. There's no inventory. There's no monthly expenses. Processing the information. It means that your brain is ticking it over. That's a good sign. So I'm not going to say it is easy. The first time somebody told me about it, I was like, I'm not even sure about this right now. That was my first reaction. And that was a friend that was telling me. I was like, you know what? I'm traveling. When I come back, I will, I was pushing her off. Then after a while, I said, let me look at this thing. Let me decide one way or the other. I don't like things hanging. I wanted to dismiss the thing. I wanted to just look at it and say, you know what, Shayo, thanks, but no thanks. That's what I wanted to do. Then when I took a look at it, I was like, they're talking about sales funnel. I'm in business. I know what sales funnel means. In fact, in my mind, I was like, is Shayo sure that this thing is free sales funnel? Because last year when I wanted to do sales funnel, somebody said I should come and pay $1,000. Shayo is telling me I can get it free. I was like, Shayo, show me what was. So I took a deeper look. And when I saw that sales funnel day there, now I jump enter ahead. Then by the time I got on the inside, it was like my eyes were now open. I can see clearly now. I was like, wow. So it's not going to be easy, because you see, everybody comes to these things with a bit of skepticism. And that's okay, because that is our God-given instinct to protect us from making a mistake, or for protect us from scams and all of those things. So even if people are skeptical, don't worry about it. People will come around in their own time. We're not about pressurizing people, and we're not about telling people to make a decision. No. The decision is yours. I tell people, I say, no, it's also a decision.
Yeah.
But the only thing is that 1 year from today, when we are talking about, this is what the digital marketing business has enabled me to do, you too, you must have something to say. Otherwise, you'll be telling yourself, hey, and I heard about it then. Hey, maybe I should have. Hey, maybe I could have. Hey, maybe I would have. That one will not cut it again. So whatever decision you make, do it with your full chest, like we say in Nigeria. Do it with your full chest and be happy with your decision and walk away with your decision. When we gather together next year and we start talking about testimony, you too, you might have something to say. Maybe you've decided to go in another direction. That's fine. No pressure whatsoever. Now, let me talk about the different products. I concentrated on the 900 because that is the Gbogbo Lowo. That contains everything. It has modules that teaches you how to create your own courses. I mean, you're academicians, you already know your stuff. You have your content already. It teaches you how to create your own affiliate marketing. It teaches you how to create multiple streams of income. And above all, it gives you a weekly mentoring session with our multi-millionaire mentor. Oh, did I forget to mention, this woman started this business 2 years ago, and wait for it, she has made $2 million in 2 years. Nigeria will say, follow who know road. That's why I'm following her. In fact, if she say jump now, all I say is how high. I know they ask questions. Because if she has made 2 million, I never made $500,000 or $250,000, I must to follow her now. And guess what? She's selling exactly the same 4 products that we're talking about. She hasn't sold anything else. So now let me go to the different packages. Some people, $900 may not be in your budget. Can you gradually come from a lower package to a higher one? Yes, that's where I'm going now. $900 may not be in your budget. We have lower packages. We have the $600, which is the digital mastery. We have the $300, which is the passive daily pay. And then we have the $100, which is the launch pad. So you can start with any level. If you start with $100, you pay your 100 plus the 29 website fee, one-off. Some people stay at that level low. If that's what you want, Jenkele, some people stay at that level, jejely. But hey, you can upgrade. let's say you come in, like that Eniola, she came in at 100.
I came in at 100.
She sold a few. Like that. She was already on 800. She was harassing me. Sister Tola, I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade. Because she got one person that said they wanted the 900 package. So very quickly, she upgraded to the 900 package. She paid the 800 difference. If you upgrade within 30 days, you just pay the difference plus the 29 website fee. So she paid the 800 plus the 29 website fee. She went to Legacy Builder. She just moved. That's how she made those 10,000. She moved because she had been doing business for a long time. So all the people within her one market, she just went back to them. You understand? So you can start at a lower level and then you upgrade to the higher level. That is doable. So you can go from wherever you want. But the Gbogbo Lowo is that 900, and that's why I started from that one. For those who don't understand Yoruba, Gbogbo Lowo means the all in all. It contains everything. So then I wanted to talk about mindsets. You see, in Africa, we were brought up to feel that money is scarce. You know, you hear sayings like, do you think I'm made of money? The money does not grow on trees. And what did that communicate to us? It communicated to us that money is scarce. My dear sisters and brothers, that is not true. Money is not scarce. There is abundance in our world. If you take the GDP of the entire world and divide it by the population, each and every one of us should be living in abundance. What does that tell you? Your abundance, my abundance, is in the hands of somebody else. If we were all born of the same father and they share my inheritance and give it to somebody else, we will fight. Do you understand? For those of you who know Nigeria, I am from Ilesha. We know they agree. Chance agree. You can imagine, we will fight. You go and give my inheritance, even if the person is older than me, even if it's a boy, I will fight for my own inheritance. So our mindset has to change. We have to fight for our own inheritance. When you hear of all these high net worth people that they are having critical billion US dollars, excuse me, are they going to take it to heaven? Right? Because it means that they are having more than their own share. But in order for you to attract that abundance to yourself, you have to create something of value that will bring the money to you. Money doesn't just flow like that. You understand? You have to create something of value. And our world is not paying us for degrees. It is paying us for skills. If the influencer knows how to attract people into their corner, they will make the money. Let us also tap into what they are making use of. That's why we need to rewire our mindset. We need to tell ourselves that there is abundance. We need to tell ourselves that I'm a money magnet.